Hello, my lovely sensitive souls, and welcome back to She Feels Everything. I'm Gill, and today's episode, well, it feels extra special and honestly a little surreal. Something beautiful and quite unexpected happened this week. My memoir, my story, She Felt Everything, Healing, Heartbreak and Coming Home, went live on Amazon earlier than planned. A lot earlier than planned, actually. It went live last night and it was quite a surprise, I could tell you. So it's out there in the world right now in paperback, and I just haven't got the words for it, to be fair. It wasn't planned to come out until it was scheduled to come out until August the 18th. And yeah, I had a few glitches along the way. Mercury retrograde got in the way, offering some technical glitches, let's just say. And yeah, I had a few problems. And I had to unpublish one version and do another version later this week. And I thought I'll put it out to publish straight away and not scheduled. So that's what happened. I thought Amazon usually takes about 3 days to review a book, and it happened in 24 hours. So that's why it was totally unexpected, and it appeared live yesterday. So it was very amusing, and it is very surreal at the moment. I can't quite believe I'm an author. Yeah, so that's that. My paperback is out in the worldwide, wherever you're listening to, you'll be able to get it through Amazon. Yeah, so go and have a look. The Kindle version will be available from Monday the 18th of August, which just happens to be a special day for me too, my birthday. So I'm really looking forward to that too. So yeah, I thought I'd be sitting here recording this episode with days to go before the launch. Yeah. But life has a way of surprising you, doesn't it? The universe has a surprising way of just saying, well, let's just do this now. Let's just have it all out there now. And obviously, my story had to come out there and be heard. So there we go. It is out live. And yeah, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. So yeah, the book, my story, honestly, I poured my heart out into every single page. It's a journey through my life as an empath, a highly sensitive soul, a woman who has felt everything deeply, from the ache of heartbreak to the beauty of healing. It's a story of my childhood experiences that shaped me. Love and loss, grief and growth, and finding my way home to myself. Writing it was healing and hard. I mean, sometimes both in the same moment, actually. But I knew if even one person reads this and feels less alone, it will have been worth every tear and every late night. I think it was quite interesting because I've always wanted to write. For years I've wanted to write a book, and I've just not been able to start, or I'll start and not finish it. And I think it's I always say I'm neurodivergent. I'm certainly not diagnosed with ADHD, but I think I'm on there somewhere. I've done online tests and I scored 4, but I've not actually done an official ADHD test. But I do struggle with attention and, you know, focusing on something and completing projects, getting something done. I mean, I always come up with loads and loads of ideas, but actually getting a project completed is quite tricky for me, actually. So, and I think there's a few similarities between neurodivergence, ADHD, and people that are highly sensitive and empaths. You know, there is a little bit of a crossover. So yeah, it's been a very interesting journey, and yeah, so that my book is out there. I know, I keep going back to it, but I still can't believe that I've actually done it. But there we go, it's out in the world. So now I thought it would be lovely to give you a little taste of my book, my story. So I'm going to read a short section from chapter 11. And chapter 11 is Coming Home, the moment I remembered who I am. So I hope you enjoy this from chapter 11. There are moments in life that change everything, not because the world suddenly shifts, but because you do. This is a moment of remembering, a moment of coming home to myself. It began with a simple post on Facebook. Something that I could have so easily have scrolled past and forgotten. It was titled 10 Signs You're an Empath. I clicked out of curiosity, but by the time I got to the end of the list, my heart was pounding. I wasn't just reading words on a screen, I was reading my life. Each line struck something deep within me, like a tuning fork vibrating through my soul. Feels other people's emotions as if they were their own. Needs time alone to recharge. Overwhelmed by crowds and noise. Has a strong connection to nature and animals. Drawn to helping and healing others. Feeling deeply, cries easily. Absorbs other people's moods and pain. Easily overstimulated. Hates conflict or confrontation. Often misunderstood or called too sensitive. Every single sign described me, not just vaguely, but intimately. I didn't need to take a quiz or second guess. I knew I was an empath. It wasn't something I learned. It was something I remembered. A coming home to part of myself I had always known but never named. Suddenly that story of my life began to make sense. I thought back to my childhood, the emotional outbursts that came from nowhere, the times I'd hid in the bathroom at school just to escape the overwhelming energy of the classroom, how I'd cry at sad songs on the radio or feel sick in crowded places, the way I was always picking up on tension, even when no one said anything. I used to think I was strange, dramatic, and too emotional. But now I understand. I was simply sensitive in a world that didn't know what to do with sensitivity. As a child, there were no words for what I was experiencing. I just knew I felt everything. I didn't have tools or guidance. Instead, I built walls to protect myself. I shut down, I withdrew, I tried to toughen up and to blend in, but it never worked. That inner knowing, what I now recognize as empath intuition, was always alive within me. Remembering I was an empath was like turning on the light in a dark room I'd been fumbling around in for years. It helped me reframe my entire life. I began to understand why I was so affected by the energy of others, why certain relationships drained me, why I needed more rest than most people, and why I'd always been drawn to spirituality, healing, and solitude. I hope you enjoyed that. That was just a little bit of my book in chapter 11. That's just one small part of the journey, really. There's so much more woven in. Moments of laughter, love, loss, and the quiet resilience that lives inside us all. If my words have spoken to your heart today, you can find She Felt Everything on Amazon right now in paperback. It's available worldwide. And as I mentioned, the Kindle edition will be released on Monday, the 18th of August. I'll pop the links in the show notes for you so you can actually get to see where the book is on Amazon. Before we close today, I'd love to share a soul note, a little moment for you and your heart. So wherever you are, if it feels comfortable, place your hands gently on your heart space. Close your eyes if you wish, or gaze softly down towards the floor. Take a slow deep breath in and let it out gently. Take another slow deep breath in and let it out gently. From my heart to yours, you are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to feel everything, the light and the shadow. You are not too much, and you are never alone in your sensitivity. Your heart is a gift. Trust it. Honor it. Let it guide you home. Take another deep breath in and breathe out gently. And open your eyes if you have them closed. Thank you for sharing this very special episode with me today. If you enjoyed it, I'd love if you could follow the podcast or subscribe, leave a review, or share it with someone who might need a little soul nourishment. Until next time, take care of your beautiful, sensitive self. With love, light, and blessings from Gill, the inner healing empath. She feels everything.